are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, number 29. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Ready with the 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
On the ground to the left side. And there's one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. And he falls behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A man at third with 1 away. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Toro takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
That is good. The right field.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground for JP. It's short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that #2 spot. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Ty France comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Gray, a native of Tennessee. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cerda able to track it down for the third out. And inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Frazier retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a chin-high slider laid off for a ball. Ball 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fouled away. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Ready now is Jared Kelnick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. set and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Henniger gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 2-2.
Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Two pitch is fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So now here is Jake Fraley looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next to hit is Luis Torrens. Brewers all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bouncer to the left side. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate, Abraham Toro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Two and two. Here it is. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, as Asdrubal Cabrera. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Alan Cerda. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 29,
Now the first pitch. Number 29 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Runs up and gets this one down. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
J.P. Crawford.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here now is Ty France. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Crawford's on the move. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Over to first, Gray, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in is Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch of the AB now. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Nero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put...
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. 1 run scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Digging in now is Jared Kelnick. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised. bullpen get going.
Jeff Hoffman is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. At the plate now, Kyle Lewis pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Up next is Seattle. The catcher, Louis Torres.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Luis Torrens, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Inside ball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Friedel's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 6 and the Reds nothing. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Frazier stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In is Joey Votto now. He topped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Line toward right center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Now batting, number 44.
In now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Votto at second. Aquino at first. 1 gone. Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Number 47 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 47.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Riley O'Brien makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull the trigger.
France is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Adam Frazier. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Two and two the count.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Lifted the other way to left center, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. So here is Alan Cerda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The left fielder, number 29.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 29. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Casey Sadler is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
Into the box, Jonathan India. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. No hits to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Friedel, base runner at first with 1 out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
There he goes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Number 64 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now at the plate here is Jared Kelnick, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Striding in is Kyle Lewis. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out. And now here is Jake Fraley. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First delivery to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Two and one.
Count is 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
No.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Yes. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 6-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Stepping in next, Tyler Stevenson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They still trail here at 6. Raybar San Martin is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Luis Torrens. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Dylan Moore will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 25,
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Torrens on at first, nobody out. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Seattle. They lead it 6-2. Dylan Moore is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Here it is on 3-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ken Giles comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the 17th.
So now to the plate, Alan Cerda grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Jesse Winker will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Base hit into right center. Farmer rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Giles is ready. Here's the 1-1.
The count 2-1. Hey,
2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Max Schrock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Jesse Winker takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 33.
Luis Cessa will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Aramis Garcia is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Lopez is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. First delivery to him. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Evan White will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12. Evan.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Garcia waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, number 10.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next to bat will be Jared Kellner. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. Evan White will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Nick Senzel is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Paul Sewell will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Andrew Knapp is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sewell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Number 47 will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch coming, here it is. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ball one.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nick Senzel stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Amir Garrett will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. Eugenio Suarez will also enter as he takes over at third base. Rodriguez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped up. Garcia is there. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Lewis. Flew out last time up. First offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jake Fraley will be next. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Tom Murphy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He's set and the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Luis Torrens. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Don't want to forget about it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's just out.
2 out here and a runner at second. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
High in the air out to center field. Cerda gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They still lead it 6-3. Julio Rodriguez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 85, Julio Rodriguez.
Taylor Trammell is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Dijeron no te ponía como rana a saltar, pero topar, pegando duro, dejando en cero a la hora del grind. Solo pedazos te puedes ganchar, pero ocupas habilidad mental, más fuerza de voluntad, ser autosuficiente, independiente como mis trucks. A la hora del grind les dieron mind, urbano como pro. Respeto al DJ cuando luce sus cots, cuando te pone a bailar, suena el beat. Puedo soltar el freestyle, abrir tu mente, cerrar tu boca. Soy de la época de aquella escuela de los 90s. Si se te duerme no entras, te acercas mucho, te quemas, buscando encuentras problemas. Quieres unos, ver el momento, sin oportunos. A ver si no...
First pitch of the AB now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 balls and a strike now. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now as Drupal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he got him. Now to the plate, here is Alan Cerda, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now back,
Shogo Akiyama will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First delivery to him.
Outside, that's ball.
And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Moore is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The M's led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Marco Gonzalez gets the W on the mound. Sonny Gray completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Scraping my knee.